Hello artists! Today I'm going to show you how to contour, line, draw. All you need is something to draw. I'm lucky I have flowers. You might not have flowers, you might have something else that you think is pretty cool to look at, and whatever you have is fine. I love drawing flowers, and I have these. They're starting to look a little bit sad, but that's okay. They still look really, really cool, and I'm really excited to draw the lines that I see on these petals and on the stem of this flower. All right, for contour line drawing, it's going to be a drawing, so you're going to need paper. Any kind of paper is fine. Whatever you have is a-okay. Hello, Sawyer. This is Sawyer saying hi. Sawyer, say hello. Hi. Yeah, hi, hi. This is Sawyer. This is Sawyer. Yes, you're a good boy. Maybe I will draw Sawyer if he will sit still. We will see. Something to draw with. Paper, anything's fine. All right, I'm gonna do my first drawing with just line paper. And that's okay. If all you have is line paper, that's fine. You can draw on line paper. If all you have is a red cat in the hat marker, that's fine too. That's what I'm going to use for my first drawing. Contour line drawing, just drawing with your lines. Do I want my paper to be portrait, straight up and down, or do I want it to be landscape? Do I want it to be side to side? That's going to be my first thought, okay? Up and down, side to side, portrait, landscape. I think since mine's so tall, I'm gonna have my paper be tall too. I'm gonna have my paper be portrait, okay? For contour line drawing, some people think that you should not lift your paper or not lift your marker or pencil, whatever it is, off of the paper. So I'm gonna try that with my drawing right now. I'm gonna try to draw my flower as I see it with all of its details in just one line. So if you can do that, I want you to try to do that too. And you know what? I'm gonna start at the top because I don't want to lose my space on my page. So I'm gonna start on my top, and I'm gonna start with my petals all the way on the left-hand side. Now what I'm doing is I'm following every single petal, and where I see here that I have other petals overlapping, now I've started to draw those petals, okay? I'm not lifting my marker from my page because I'm trying to do a classic contour line drawing. If you want to lift your pencil, that's okay. But challenge yourself. Try to do one of these drawings where you don't lift your pencil from the page. If you can see my eyes, I'm looking at my paper and back at my flower. I'm looking at my paper and back at my flower, okay? I don't want to just stare at my paper because then I might lose where I'm at. I might lose my position, and if I get lost, it might be hard for me to find where I was, okay? Oh. So I just lifted my pencil off my page. But you can see how this is starting, okay? It's just lines, all right? I'm gonna forgive myself for lifting my pen off my page. I know you guys won't tell anybody, that can be our secret. And I'm just gonna continue. And where was I? I was here. So I'm gonna just keep going, all right? Forgive yourself if you pick up your pen from your page. It's pretty hard not to, okay? But do your best. This is called contour line drawing. And the next one that we are gonna do is blind contour drawing. So when I say blind contour drawing, what do you think I mean when I say blind contour drawing? Think about that for a second. What might be different, contour line drawing and blind contour line drawing? Yeah, when we think about blind, we think about not being able to see, right? So if I'm doing a blind contour drawing, it's not that I can't see my flowers. It's not that I can't see what I'm looking at. It's that I can't look at what I'm drawing, okay? So it's not gonna look as close to accurate. It's gonna be a little bit weird, all right? What you're gonna do, and my red marker unfortunately is dying, so I'm gonna switch to a green marker. And I have an old notebook from college, so I'm just gonna use this one, all right? Now, blind contour means I am blind to this paper, okay? I'm not blind to what I'm drawing. I'm blind to my paper. So I am not going to look at my paper this time, okay? Last time I was looking back, forth. Now I'm gonna try to not look at my paper at all, all right? This is gonna be even more tough. So I'm gonna turn my paper sideways so that I cannot see it. But first I wanna think about, where do I start? And I'm gonna start kind of in the middle this time, because that's where I'm feeling like I wanna start. So I'm gonna start kind of in the middle, and I'll let you see, and I won't peek, okay? Here we go. So now I'm looking at my petal, and I see the one next to it, and the one next to it looks kind of shorter, and then this one kind of falls down. All right, and now I'm getting over to the other side, and I see a few more petals, but now I wanna get that part underneath where it attaches to the stem. And I see a little part comes off from that, and then maybe it connects up here, maybe not. And then I'm gonna bring my stem down, and I see next to it, I have a little flower that hasn't even opened. So I see lots of interesting details on that one. So I'm gonna start to get in with those details. I see petals, I see green edges. This one's kind of poking up over here. And now I'm hoping to find my way back to my stem. Maybe it's right here. I'm gonna bring it back down to where maybe it was, and down, and over here I see another one that hasn't fully opened, but it has some really interesting petals that it kind of look like fish's teeth to me, going all over the place. And then I see where it connects to its own stem. And I'm gonna try to bring that stem back up to the flower. How'd I do? Oh boy. So, this is my flower, my stem, my other flower. This stem landed in a pretty good spot, huh? That one came out pretty good. It's an exercise. It's a practice of looking really specifically at what you're drawing. So I want you to try it both ways. Regular contour drawing, meaning look at your whatever it is you're drawing, your flower, your dog, whatever it is, and look at your paper, all right? Try to have it be one continuous line if you can, okay? And then, so that's your first one, and then do a blind contour and see how different are they, all right? Once you've done both of those, then you can try it again. Artists lots of times like to try to draw their hands. Hands are a really good one, and hands are connected to us, so we all have nice hands to look at, which is pretty cool. Or your cat. Maybe Ham, let me draw him. What do you think, Ham? Could I draw you? Can I draw you? Maybe. Feet. If feet don't gross you out too much, you could take your feet out and try to draw your feet. I'm serious. It's cool. Try to draw it. Try to draw your hand, try to draw your feet. Or whatever else you have that looks neat, okay? Draw it with looking at your paper, contour line drawing, and then draw it without looking at your paper, blind contour line drawing.